As the arduous task of counting began, the coalition government already faced the prospects of a bruising final result. Early polls showed a drop in support despite huge improvements in the country's economy. The Fine Gael party and its Labour Party ally may now be forced to seek support from other parties to stay in government. As the day progressed, more signs of an electorate switching sides, as support for rival parties and independent candidates steadily grew. Left-wing Republican Sinn Féin have campaigned with a strong anti-austerity voice, a message that went down well in central Dublin, where the party topped the poll.
Sinn Féin, 5,700.
Anger at public spending cuts, rising social inequality and mistrust of established politicians have all played a role in the loss of support for Ireland's ruling coalition.
The government maybe were a bit complacent. They thought they would be rewarded for a recovery that still hasn't reached most households.
The Irish election follows a similar pattern to other European countries, Spain, Portugal and Greece, that have also been through periods of austerity. But of course, Ireland's story is very different. Austerity is officially meant to be over, and the country now has the fastest growing economy in the European Union. But as the votes are counted and the results come in, it continues to look more and more like people have gone out to deliberately punish the outgoing government in the polls.
If the current coalition wants to hold on to power, it will have to build new alliances. But that's no easy task. Ireland's main political parties were forged in the fire and blood of the Irish Civil War nearly 100 years ago. There are fierce differences that date back generations. But given the growth of the political left in Ireland, it may be time for the country's main opposing centrist parties, Fine Gael and Fianna Fáil, to do the unthinkable and join forces.
The very strong likelihood is that the two Civil War parties, Fianna Fáil and Fine Gael, are likely to form the next government. You'd have to say on the balance of probability, the figures would indicate that. And I think that's probably a healthy development because, you know, very little divides those two parties. Their policies are very similar.
Soon the difficult work of coalition building begins, and with it the creation of a new leadership. But for now, Ireland's political future hangs in the balance. Niamh Barker, Al Jazeera, Dublin.